Hey everybody, how's it going? Just a little update video. I haven't been doing much hobby-wise, but I did start organizing my bits. I didn't buy these, I found these. These are trays or bins, whatever you want to call them. They got dividers in them. Now these dividers are permanent, you can't take them out to change sizes. Some you can. You could probably buy something like this at like a Target or a Home Depot. I don't know the proper name for something like this or a brand name, but I know other people use stuff similar, so if you happen to know what you can call these to do a proper search for them or a brand name, so uh, people can go out and buy something like this, and I probably have to go out and buy more anyway, so that would be of help. Feel free to comment in the comment section. But basically, you take your sprues with the extra bits on, you clip off the extra bits as if you're going to use them, and then put them in the bin in an organized fashion. I have lots of kits because I kit bashed, so I kit bashed a lot of models. So I got a lot of extra bits. Because sometimes it doesn't pay to bit order, because sometimes the bit order can be pretty expensive and you might as well buy the entire kit for around the same price. It ends up being a better deal. The only time it's not is if, let's say, the kit contains one or two pieces that you need. Let's say one or two axes or whatever, right? And you need six. Well, obviously, you have to get more than one kit, and that wouldn't be an advantage for you. So in that case, buying the six may prove more advantageous because you get them, as opposed to getting only two for the price of a kit. But if the kit comes with everything you need for it, like if it comes with enough stuff, let's say you need five legs or whatever, and the kit comes with 5 legs that you would want to use, you might as well get the kit, depending on price, of course. If it's 5 legs or a couple of bucks, get the 5 legs. But the 5 legs, I've noticed in some places, can cost almost as much as the box it's from, especially if it's like a combat squad of Space Marines. Might as well get the combat squad of Space Marines. Anyway, that rant aside, ramble I should say. I organize the bits this way. I break it down by army. I got Space Marine trays. I got Chaos Space Marine trays, Xenos trays, and Warhammer Fantasy trays, considering I have a lot of fantasy kits that I've kit bashed from also. And then I break it down by like arms, heads, torsos, and whatnot. One thing I do that I find works well, I don't know if other people do it, is, for example, Space Marine torsos. I assemble them when I can. Sometimes I don't have a back, so I only put the front in there in case I ever need it for something. But in the case where you have the front and the back, I assemble it. I glue it together, and then I put it in storage. It's just easy to take an assembled chest out, or torso I should say, than finding a front and a back. Not that it takes that much longer, but it's just overall easier. And in cases like the Command Squad, where it comes with 5 total torsos, and then a front for the Apothecary and a front for the Company Champion, I make 3 normal torsos, and I make the Apothecary and then the Company Champion torsos as well. So, because they're unique. So that's what I do with torsos. Certain weapons I do that with also. Like, some weapons are like 2 halves you gotta put together, and I assemble those. The only time I don't assemble them like that, and I haven't given it full thought yet, is if it goes on top of like a sponson or somewhere where it connects to something so it could pivot up and down, like a last cannon sponson, let's say. And in that case, I wouldn't assemble it, or if I did, I would assemble the entire sponson part that it would connect to, like pretty much the rod and then the last cannon sides together, if you were to do that. But I haven't come across it yet, so I don't need to do that. Try not to ramble on too long, but it's going to happen anyway. So, another thing, large vehicle pieces. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I'm probably going to keep those in a cardboard box, one of like a Land Raider kit or something like that. Reason being, they don't really fit in these. Now, this isn't the biggest one you can get. You can get ones that are bigger, wider, probably deeper, which could probably fit vehicle bits that are pretty big. I just don't have those, but I'm sure they exist, and if they do, then that's where I would put the vehicle pieces. Anyway, it's good to do this, and I suggest getting things that are transparent, but stuff that are opaque just works just as well. The reason I say the transparent ones is you can see what the bits are at a glance. I still suggest, no matter which one you use, putting a label. This would be Terminators, and then like Chaos Space Marines and whatever, just so you don't have to look at each individual one to see which one you want. It makes it quicker to grab. This ended up saving a lot of space, which is why I'm doing it. I've just been lazy, so I jumped on the bandwagon kind of late. I know a bunch of other people do this, and it's a good idea, so I figured I'd pass it along. It does free up a decent amount of space, especially if you keep things in their cardboard boxes still, like I do, because why not? However, while it does save a lot of space, these things still take up space. You're going to end up saving more space than you're going to use for stuff like this, but just keep that in mind. Don't forget that you got to put this somewhere. It's also good because in the event you could trade bits with people, and it's organized so you know exactly what you got. Plus, it makes kit bashing a lot easier. You could take a Chaos Space Marine torso, if you wanted it, with a Warriors of Chaos helmet, and regular Assault Space Marine legs, the running legs, and Corn Berserker chain axe, and bolt pistol or something like that. So it makes kit bashing a little bit easier because everything's already off the sprue, ready to go. Lastly, the sprue, you should, if you like using the sprue bits, I'll show you the sprue. If you like using this stuff, the actual sprue itself, to use for basing materials for your bases or terrain, save a couple. Don't save them all because they're going to get in the way, but save a couple. You can clip them up with your clippers in random ways and a lot. You can also grind it up kind of to make like a ballast for basing material as well. It works pretty well and it looks pretty good. So if you haven't tried that, I suggest checking it out and giving it a shot. Other than that, not too much else to say. Haven't done much painting. I plan to hopefully get some painting done today. It'd be nice to get the Angels of Fury HQ done. I don't know if it's going to be possible today because of my inability to sit still and paint for long periods of time. I'll probably paint a little bit, do more of this, go back to painting, do more of this. But that's where I'm at so far. Hopefully I'll get some more videos up today. But I just want to share this with you all. I know plenty of people do it, but it's nice to share this concept because it does work pretty well. So that's pretty much it. As far as videos immediately that I have planned in mind is I think I'll do a video on my plans for my Dark Angel army, my post-heresy Dark Angel army. Probably do a little bit more talking about Deathwing, you know, being that I play pure Deathwing, talking about that a little bit more in terms of tactics or ideas or something like that. And I want to do another Legends of 40k, so that might be coming up soon. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So until next time, take it easy.